Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl T. In today's video, we are going to be working with the Cricut Venture. I showed y'all snippets and teasers on my TikTok shorts. But today, let's get into it. So again, welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome back. If you're not new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to smash that like button and crush that subscribe button. We are still on the road to 500 subscribers so that we can give away the Caesar Juliet. So don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. And let's just go ahead and jump right into today's video. Okay? So here I have saved you guys the liberty because I'm sure you guys have already seen this a million times. But if not, I'll just do a very, very brief. Actually, I need to present my screen so that you guys can see. Jumping ahead of myself. Okay. So here we go. So these are my shirts that I'm getting ready to make. Actually, you guys are going to kind of get a 2-for-1 because we have another design here as well, but I've already cut it. But this is going to be on the continuous feed. Or the continuous cut on Cricut that Cricut now has on the Venture. Okay, so if you don't know how to upload a file, you will open it up. You would click on the upload button here, and you would click on any one of these files that you wanted to add to your canvas. And we have already, of course, uploaded ours to the canvas. So we're not going to have to worry about that. Now, let's hope that I can get back to my canvas. Okay, so it brought me right back to my canvas. I'm so happy for that. So that is how you upload designs. I've already sized my designs. This is what we call a batched tutorial. So this is or continuous. So Cricut Venture can batch cut the same design up to 75 feet long. Yeah, you heard me. 75 feet long. So this part right here is going to go on the front of the shirt. This part right here is going to go on the sleeve of the shirt. And I'm thinking more of the left of the shirt. And then these right here go on the back of the shirt. Okay. So as you can see, we already have several different layouts. So hopefully these layouts that I have laid out for you guys will work for us well today because I'm not using the Sony ZV-1 today. Okay. And today's video is not a sponsored video. So I just go ahead and lay that out there. All links and descriptions will be updated in the description box before I upload this video. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and hit make it. And because I am using HTV, we of course have to mirror it. We're not using a map today. Okay. So before I actually hit the confirm button, what I want to go to the next room and show you guys is on the Cricut Venture, you want the material. So the first, actually, let me cancel that. Before I hit the cut. Before I continue, we're going to back this up. I'm going to stop sharing the screen so that you guys, so I am recording in 2 different rooms, okay? So you guys bear with me because I will be walking back and forth. But what I want to show you guys is that over here, you have one edge here, and you have another edge here, and you have one right here in the middle. But because we are cutting 25 inches long, we're going to up this and on. I know you can't see it really good from here. Well, let me see if I can. No, you can't. So up here it has a number 1. Let's see if I can flip the iPad. It's just the iPad. And it does not. Okay. So I'm just trying to explain this to you guys. Right here is the number 1. If we were using 13-inch material, we would slide it down here. But because we're using 25-inch material, we're going to slide this to the number 2. You want this material just below these 2 guidelines right here. So about right there. And then we are going to let that down. Okay? So our material is already ready to go. Now, because our material is already ready to go, the venture, you can kind of hear it, that suction just came on. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again so that you guys can see how this is going to look on the cut. So we're going to hit make it. We already chose our venture, as you can see right up here in the top right corner. We're not using a mat. We are using our 25-inch material. So we're going to select this one, okay? We're going to hit confirm, okay? And so this is what we have up here. But I think I kind of want to move 1 or 2 of these over here just so that we are saving. Well, that one might have to go up there. Okay. Just so that we're trying to maximize that space on our material. Okay. So this is how this is gonna look. We are going to mirror this material. Okay. Hopefully I have 25 inches of material left in that smart vinyl. If not, I will have to load it. So I'm going to stop sharing so that you guys will be able to see it on the other screen. I'm going to hit continue. And then I want you guys to watch the venture. We're going to use smart material iron-on. Okay. This tells you how to load your material. We don't have a tool in clamp A. We have our fine point loaded in clamp B. We've already put this on number 2. And then our mirror is on. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the button. And you will see it measuring this material. So as it's measuring the material, as you can see on that screen, then it will tell me, or as you can see now, it should be saying, you should be able to see it, not on the other computer. All right. So now I'm going to step back in the other room and I'm going to hit the go button. All right. So we have hit our play button. So it is finalizing. Apparently, I must have had enough material, I'm going to assume. Okay. So it is cutting now, as you can see. And that, my friends, will be a continuous cut. So I'm in the normal craft room, and that is one of the second craft rooms where you see the venture, and it is cutting away. Now, it is, we'll say 140 on the head that the venture started cutting, okay? So give or take 1 minute. But we're going to say, for the sake of this video, that it started at 140. And we're going to see just how fast the venture is. The venture is, Cricut is claiming that the venture is the fastest cutting machine on the market right now. So we're going to test that out today. Okay? And so far, I've only done 2 cuts with the venture, but I like it so far. I'm still waiting on my stand that I should get somewhere in the neighborhood of by August the 28th. I'll be glad when the stand comes because it's currently on a table But at least with it being on the docking station, I can move it around so that way it'll be in the same room as me. Okay. So it is now 1:41 and it is, let me go to the other room and take a look to see what part it's still cutting. So because of how they are on the layout of the screen, it's still cutting kind of not weird, but it's cutting pretty good. And then once this is finished cutting, we are then going to we would then press these shirts. So I want you guys to tell me in the comments, what do you think about the Cricut Venture? Are you going to purchase the Cricut Venture? And what projects would you like to see me do with the Cricut Venture as well? So let me know those 3 things in the comment. And if anybody already has the Cricut Venture, which I think that I know of so far is Miss Gail that has the Cricut Venture. So Miss Gail, if you want to come on live with me, we're not just Miss Gail in general, it's anybody who has a Cricut Venture. I just called her name specifically because I know she has one already. So if you guys want to come on live with me, I can send you a link and we can work on a Cricut project. I'm also looking to do a couple of different tests. I want to put the 3 different cutters that I have using the same design, and I want to test a few theories or materials out on those different machines and see how those work out for us. My glow forge, I've only made 2 projects with it. Both of them came out amazing. Well, I'm sorry, I made 3 projects. One that I have not shown you guys yet, but when it went to put my name at the bottom, it did not come out too well, so I wasn't too thrilled about that. But other than that, all materials and projects that came out fine on the Glow Forge. Do I think it's a need necessarily? No. Not when I already have the X2 MB1 Pro, and I also have the Glow Forge Plus, but I am going to get the Glow Forge Pro because I took on a project that I agreed to do for a school that is going to need the wood. So I am going to get the Glow Forge Pro. So that way I have the Plus and the Pro, and then I can use more materials, and especially hidden materials that will get me what I need for that particular project. So I'm looking forward to that. It's already been ordered. I just don't know when it will arrive because they have no tracking on it yet. Okay. So we're gonna check our time. The time right now is 1:45. So far this has been cutting 5 minutes. And it looks like it's going pretty good. what do you guys think about the cuts so far? I can see that the cut, it looks like it's pretty precise. And one thing about Cricut Smart Material and the Caesar Easily HTV, I love, and I do mean I absolutely love the absolute ease of when you're weeding. Now, sometimes when you are using like the permanent vinyl, you can't start from one corner and weed the whole thing, if that makes sense what I'm trying to say, because it sticks to itself. With this, because it only has one sticky side, it's easy just to start from one corner. And what I plan on doing is, once this finishes cutting, I'm going to pull it up and put it on my desk, on my art table, so that you guys will be able to see me weed this, because I did not set up the other iPad where you get the overhead view, which I probably no, or I could possibly, now I just turn this view around. But what I am going to show you guys is, let me go back over to the other room, because it's in the other room. Show you guys a couple of raffles that we have coming up and giveaways. All right, guys. So I am back over in the what I call craft room 1. That's craft room 2 over there, and then the other room is craft room 3, but it's a storage room. So the first thing that we are going to raffle off is, or give away, is a cup. And it says, I used to have a handle on life, but the handle broke off. And those are pieces of broken handle, okay? The second cup that I'm going to give away is a Yeti cup. And these cups are brand new. Now, on to the money, not money, on to the, what can I call this? On to the grand prize finale. We'll just use that word for lack of better words right now. I cannot think. I have a really bad migraine. Okay? So, you guys, I have 5 of these. 5 of them. 5, however you want to say it, okay? I am going to raffle off 5 of these. You guys, it just finished cutting, so it took 9 minutes to cut all of that, okay? So we'll go over there and I'll show you how to cut it off with the auto cut off blade in just a moment. But we're going to, so again, 5 of these we are going to give away, and these 2 cups, okay? So here is how you can enter into this giveaway. You have to have be subscribed to my channel. You have to have been a subscriber for at least a week. And we're sitting at 183 subscribers. We need to get to 200 subscribers, y'all, so we can give that away, okay? 200 subscribers so we can give all of that away. So tell a friend, tell a sister, tell a cousin, tell a brother, tell whoever, okay? Because remember, the ultimate goal that we're trying to get to, because I guess we're going to have to, slow climb and do this in increments. So to give out everything away that I just showed, we got to get to 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers, okay? To give away the Caesar Juliet, we need 500 subscribers, okay? So that will be the giveaway for the Caesar Juliet. Now, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all, the stuff that I have already purchased for the thank you, some things that I have got that I'm working with some vendors on to collaborate with on. The 1,000 giveaway, it's going to be breathtaking. Okay? It's going to be breathtaking. All right? So let's hop on back over to our craft room 2, and I'm going to show you how to use the Cricut Auto Blade and cut that material off. Okay? And then we're going to weed it. All right. So our auto cutoff weeding tool is stored in the back left corner. Okay? Left corner over here. You can't really see it. But there's a groove, and you, sorry, my hair is in the way. And there is a groove, and you just take it and you slide all the way across. All right? So that is that. Now, I don't know how well you guys, you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it because it's black. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you guys around, and we're going to weed this on that desk. So here's what we're going to do. All right. And I wish it was a way that you guys could be able to see how easy this is going to weed, but unfortunately, I don't have an angle set up for that today. Okay? So everything looks really good, and I'm just going to start from the left corner, and I'm just going to peel this. Let me put that over there. And I'm just going to peel. And so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like once I get it weeded in its entirety. And then we are going to then cut this up and divide it. I have the shirts already over here laid out on this bed behind me, which is supposed to be a bed to sleep in for guests, but you know, I just use it for storage when my mother-in-law and father-in-law are not visiting. They don't visit regularly, but you know, when they do, this is their room. Nobody else visits like that. I don't have visitors at all because we're always doing something. I'm very, very excited. I'm looking for a space so that I will be able to bring you guys better setup as far as camera views and angles, and the business ventures that I have just signed up for and taken on. So it's calling for a space. I will then be able to use my UV printer because I will have the room for it. I will then be able to, so I now have a dual head, dual head DTF printer. Okay. So I do have another DTF printer. The business, as it's growing, y'all, it is calling for that. So when you are purchasing materials and machines and things like that for your business, so when you are spending thousands and thousands of dollars at a time, the business has to be able to justify why you are spending that kind of money, right? So before I ever even started this business, I always had industrial equipment, okay? And the reason I always had industrial equipment is because I didn't just make shirts um, or cups or what have you. I didn't just always make it for fun. And I also had in mind that when I bought equipment, I wasn't buying like non-commercial equipment and then have to go back and buy the commercial equipment. So I bought it with a goal in mind, and I've hit that target or been hit that target. And I'm thankful that my vision is coming to fruition. Okay. A lot of times, we'll say this, and that ain't, it's not moving fast enough. Okay. And for you, it may not be moving fast enough, but here's what you have to look at. Anything that is worth having, you have to, it takes time. You got to build it from the ground up. Okay. And in order to make money, you have to spend money. Okay. A lot of people think business is a walk in the park. It's not. Being an entrepreneur, you have to have patience. You have to have customer service skills. You have to have the mindset that, yes, while this is your business, these people, customer or guest, however you want to think of them, but I prefer to think of folks who support my business as my customers. To me, that is a much nicer name. I often try to build rapport with my customers, and here's why. You want that repeat business. You want Sally to go and tell Joe about the work and quality that and professionalism that you display in your business, so that you can get not only Sally as a repeat customer, but Sally has now told Joe, and Joe is now purchasing from you, and you want Joe, and so you just want that to continue and carry on, so that's how you build your business. That is how you build rapport. You don't want to be known as being a Karen or being disrespectful and rude, because, honey, these people or these customers, these guests, whatever you want to call them, they will air you out like dirty laundry on social media, on Google reviews, and a lot of people say reviews does not affect their business. Mm-mm. Those reviews will hurt. They can help you or they can hurt you. So you want to be nice. I'm not saying let people run over you or any of that, but I'm saying when it comes to a business mind frame, you need to treat others how you want to be treated. And that's always been the golden rule. Some folks don't believe in the golden rule, but I'm a firm believer. And if you are going to start, or if you're already in business and you want to stay in business and be a successful business owner, even though this is a video and a topic for a different day, but however, because we are reading and we got the time, I'm gonna go ahead and spill a little bit of that tea to you guys. Okay, so I'm almost finished reading this. I just have like the really really small parts of this to take out, and we will, is pretty much just the letters and the smaller things. So this read it very very well. And like I said, I do like the Cricut Smart Iron materials. Okay. So, but anyway, that's my spiel on, how to conduct yourself. Um, you know, people will say, this just Cracker Barrel, this just McDonald's, this just Burger King, this just whatever. But you can't look at it like this is just you. Even if you are not the owner, you're the employee, or you are the manager or whatever, you have to run the business as if it was your own. And the reason I say that is because one, that's how you get promotions. Two, if you don't run it like that, you are going to run that company in the ground. Okay? So y'all, we are on the part where we're taking out our letters now. And I think, ooh, I want to do one of these a little different. Yeah. So one I want to be a little different. Okay. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Somebody keeps just blowing me up. So now that they understand, but I hope that you all are doing well. In case you guys are wondering, like what, because I know I saw one of my comments that said, they were asking about like rhinestones and which colors they should be getting. It's getting to be fall time, football season, so you want to make sure that you are ordering from the baby's booty. You want to make sure that you are ordering coffee stones. You want to order like all your peridot, your light peridot. You want to make sure you're ordering those fall colors. That hyacinth, that is a good fall color to me. Um, so colors like that. You want to order your stones by season. Okay, order your stones by the season. Y'all, look. Let me see. Do I got? Oh, let me take this one out, and it'll be one complete one, so you guys can see how well this will out. And to me, this is the longest part of the whole project. And then I'm going to show you guys the other project that we're going to be present in this video as well. And I will say with the Cricut Venture, so that I tested out the continuous feed or the batch cut, whatever they want to call it. Okay, I tested that out beforehand with the other design that I'm going to show you guys here shortly. So then you want to make sure, like with the little material and things that you want to make sure that you take out. You don't want to press those. Now, trust me, I have did that more times than I can count. Okay. I'm going to take out the middle of the letter, so to speak. Okay. that you want to show. So regular weeding is keeping what you want. Reverse weeding, remember, is taking out what you want to be shown on the shirt. Alright, so far, that is what we have, and that looks amazing. And we are going to cut these off as soon as I finish all of the weeding. And I do want to thank Katie for designing this design and her sharing it, which is an amazing design. So this is a editable file, and I will have the link to where you can get this design should you want it. Now, what I will say is the eyes with Cricut has always seemed to become a problem, and I just think it's simply because it's a really, really intricate part, and sometimes with an eye, that's why I choose to use a different font, so that way your eye doesn't look funny like every single project that you do, but it will, because it's just it's just an intricate cut. But I'm okay with losing that eye, so I mean, just the dye of it is what I'm speaking on. So I'm okay with losing that, because by the time I were to chase it down, it would just be pointless, and I could have had the whole batch pressed. And no, I'm not stopping this, while I weed it out and all that good stuff, because I want you guys to know that batch pressing, batch cutting, batch weeding, batch whatever, just in batch form. So when you're doing multiple shirts, multiple orders, oh wow, the neighbor just hit their mailbox. Okay, interesting. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. So when you are batch cutting for multiple orders of the same order, you want to know that this part takes time unless you have help. Now, I wish there was a machine. So any inventors, if you're out there and you happen to run across this video, try and invent a machine that can weed for us, okay? I'm just saying. Y'all, so with the Maker Bliss Kickstarter, I'm a little worried about that Kickstarter funding. I have not heard a word, even though I know that sometimes during production is not responding to every single person or every single comment. It's not where your mind is, but these folks haven't responded to anybody. So I finally had to go to my bank, because, we in August, and they said they were going to start shipping around the last day in July. And so far, nobody has received the product or heard, so I just started playing with my bank and got my money back, because what you're not going to do is play with my coins, okay? So Maker Bliss, if you run across this video, you got several people out there who you're not going to get the money from, because it basically sounds like a scam at this point, okay? Because you need to put out some type of memo. Even if you are behind in production, you got to put something out. Communication is key. That's how you stay in business and Kickstarter. You need to make sure that these folks are not coming on your platform being a scammer. Because that seems to be a concern as well. But my bank, apparently, I'm not the only one that has called, so they were aware of what I was talking about, so I didn't have 50 million questions to answer, which I was thankful for, because that's the worst thing, calling the bank and you gotta answer 25,000 questions, and like, can we just get to the point? But anyway, y'all, that is my spiel on the Makeup Bliss. So I have sold a couple of products um since I did the video on what I have for sale. Again, if you are interested and you actually want it, I can list it on my website, but I'm not listing it in Etsy because Etsy, they get too many of your coins. Okay, they take too much of your coins. So I will list it on my website. You will get an invoice, you pay it, and then once you pay it, then I will, of course, package it up and ship it out to you. So we have all of our front part out. Oh wow. I am literally pretty much done. And so these shirts that I'm making, right here is just some little shirts that I am making that we are going to wear. Probably when, oh Jesus, I dropped a piece of the whatever, but we don't need that, so I'll get it up on the floor when I clean up the floor for the day in the craft rooms. I'll get it in. But these are just gonna be little shirts that we're going to wear out. To dinner, so it's really just gonna be advertisement. And then I have a couple of other. And y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and weed those other designs while I'm right here weeding, so that when we go ahead and do our press, y'all just, all we doing is just gonna be pressing. I think that makes more sense versus me weeding this and pressing this. Nah, leave it alone. Alright. So this is oh, Jesus Christmas. So this is all weeded out in its entirety. So I'm going to lay it over here. I'm going to actually grab my trash can from the other room as well, because this is going to drive me insane. I can't stand a messy work area. And I'm going to grab the scissors while I'm already over here so we can cut this out. All right. So all I'm doing right now is just cleaning up all of this stuff off the desk before we cut our, not cut, before we read, excuse me, our next design. All right. Woo! So our next design, it says, I am not old, I'm vintage. And this should go fairly quick. These are going to be made for my in-laws, although I made me one on a sweater. So that is probably the one that I will use in the thumbnail. And thank God this doesn't have much bleeding at all. Because most of this bleeding right here, because it's like a stacked front. Most of it, if you just go down, just follow it, it just comes right on up. So, we're just going to take these little small pieces out. We don't want to press those in at all. We had to go to FedEx this morning, y'all, to pick up a package that they delayed 3 days that was just sitting there for whatever reason. And so then we called yesterday, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, it's out for delivery." Of course, this morning you wake up and see if it's been delivered to the office, and it hadn't. So I jumped on the phone, and talked to a representative. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's been ready for pickup since yesterday." Well, no, it couldn't have been because I'm just calling today because you guys said the package was out for delivery yesterday. So he was like, "No, the agent actually scheduled it for pickup." Okay. All right, guys. So that is that. Look how cute that is. And we only have 2 more. No, actually 1 more bill to go. I don't think. Well, actually, I'm going to leave both of them out, and I'll just find another shirt to put the other one on. And that may be something that we raffle or give away. I keep saying raffle, but when I say raffle, I mean give away. And in fact, that's probably what we'll do with that one. And what I'll do is I won't press it. You'll just be able to tell whoever wins it will just be able to tell me like what size shirt they wear and what size shirt they wear, and I'll then mail it, press the shirt and mail it to you, okay? So that will be, and we will do that on an actual live, okay? I do have a new design up in my Etsy shop, so go and check that out. And I'm about to put 2 more new ones up there. Y'all, I finished 2 diamond paintings already, or 3, including the part that I did with you guys on the live. So I'm at 3, and probably 50 more to go. So I'm super excited. Alright, so y'all make sure we have everything weeded out of that. Cause y'all know your girl. Y'all know your girl. A mistake is what bound to happen. Okay? Y'all know, mistake is bound to happen. Oh yeah, while I'm thinking about it, Anita Haskins, I need you to reach out to me. I got an email that said your address was undeliverable. So I need I need you to reach out to me so that we can get it's scheduled for, I guess maybe we can go to I think it's UPS that is delivering it, so that you can go to your nearest one to pick up that. Oh, y'all, my last video, oh my god. So I thank y'all that stuck out to watch it. So I'm using a new software and it's a little bit difficult to figure out, but as soon as I figure it out, I will you know, it'll be better. Cause that, oh God, when I went back and watched it, I was like, oh Jesus! But the crazy part of it was when I edited, it didn't show me that in the edit as well. It looked as if I was putting the information up. I had typed so much information across different screens. Yeah, that was a little disappointing to me, but thank you for those of you that actually watched it and watched it to the end. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So we have our design. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just stick these two like this, and then I'm going to grab the big boy prints over here, and cut these down. Cut these right on down. And I try to cut them down as close as I can. I don't like a lot of overhang. And when you are cutting your designs out, you want to be careful in making sure that you don't. So see, there we go. So you want to make sure that you are not chopping off another design. So it's very important to make sure that you are cutting properly. And I will do some kind of curve cut off in a minute, because I ain't trying to put nothing off, because y'all know me already. Y'all know your girl will make a mistake in a minute, but at least with my mistakes, once y'all see me make them, y'all already know. Don't do that. And I do, like I said, I do cut them very, very close, because I don't like dealing with a lot of material. So this is the only thing with the big material and batch cutting is the is having to be extra careful not to jack up anything. So like that right there almost caused me a catastrophe. And you have to be also on your mat, your placement, because sometimes Cricut is trying to, just like save all the space it possibly can. But to me, sometimes it still is a little too close. So just make sure that you are looking at the placement on your mat before you actually send to the cutter to be cut. And we are almost done. I'm just getting so close right here. And I don't want to cut nothing up wrong because the name of this game is to not have to re-cut anything. Because they will be here Tuesday and I have to work one of those days. So it'll be like by the time I get off, I'll have enough time to come home, take a shower, and we head out to dinner. And they should already, be dressed by the time I get here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these little sharp corners off that I have right here because I'm trying to not cut up another part of the design. And we're going to cut this heater off because I can't, for some reason, even though it's in a different room, I can't run my this heater and I can't run this heater and the heat press at the same time. So that's that. Alright. And we have all of that cut out. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take our print, kind of stack them. Those vintage shirt. Oh yeah, I have the. Okay, guys. So the only view over here, if you happen to catch a glimpse of the camera back over here, is going to be the venture, but we will not be over here. All right. So I have all of our prints up, and I'm going to grab our bag of shirts. All right, guys, I am back over here in craft room number 1 with all of our prints. The shirts that we're going to use today is going to be Gildan 100% heavy cotton and heather gray. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn our Cricut heat press on because that's what we're using today. And we're going to turn this down to about 315 for 50 seconds. And I'm going to take the sticker off. Now I need the trash can again. So I think what I'm going to have to do is order a trash can for that room over there as well. So when I'm over there crafting, I'm not walking back and forth for the trash can. All right, so y'all already know the drill. You have to prep your shirt. Let me slide my Romeo down a bit. So I'll go ahead and show y'all my I'm not old. I'm vintage shirt that I put on a heather gray sweater last night. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do first because I have so many places that I'm doing each shirt. I'm gonna press each shirt in its entirety first, because the only thing that is going on the front of the shirt is going to be the little small doohickey. And I think in order to do these sleeves, I'm going to have to yeah, okay. So we have that part. So the first part that I'm going to do, or try and center and all of that good stuff, because this is the neck. So this is going to be the first part, okay? Then I'm gonna put like right here on the shirt. And you got to remember, you don't want it too close to the armpit. So you want to hold it up, and that can actually go over some more. This is like a 3X. Actually, let me do the back part of this one first. And guys, you want to make sure, because like your placement is going to be everything, okay? Your placement is everything. And what I'm doing is right above that seam, right above the seam is where we are going to press. And I'm not going to use a Teflon sheet. I'm just kind of going along with the basic tack down right now. And then I'll give the whole shirt an overall repress, okay? And I'm probably just going to press one shirt in its entirety with you guys, because this is a lot of pressing. And I know you guys don't want to see the whole thing, so I'll probably do the vintage one and one of these in its entirety. All right. And this is a cold peel, so we ain't even about to mess with it right yet. Now what I'm going to do, actually, okay, that's gonna need a another press right here. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna get the mini press and press those sleeves. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting the mini press, the little iron on, and press these onto the sleeves so that I can make sure I'm getting the right amount of pressure. And the only thing I hate about the Cricut Easy Press and the Vivore is you cannot stop it. Like if you wanted to pull it up before time, you cannot. That's the only thing I hate about these press. So if you wanted to do just the tack down, you're not going to be able to do just the tack down, because it's going to go the whole amount of seconds. So a tack down, if you wanted a legit tack down, set it for 5 seconds and be done. All right, so that there, it's done. And what I'm going to do is, now when you're doing the back of a shirt, you want to, that bottom ridge, let's see, the bottom, oops, ridge at the neckline is what you want to place Jesus Christmas, is where you want to place the image that's going on the back of the shirt. I don't know why that was so hard to get out, but it was. Okay, it was. All right. So that's the neck, and I kind of want it right below that neck, just right below it. So I'm gonna slide it up just a little bit, and that's the neck, and I'm gonna put it like literally one finger length neckline right there. So yeah, that's where I want that to be. And we're gonna go ahead and press that. And then I will show y'all when this, oh, it's cooled down almost. Yep, it has. So we're gonna peel that off. And we'll also do a final press on that so we can embed it into the material. 23 seconds left, and we only have just that front part to press, and then I'll press one of the other shirts to show you the vintage, and then we'll end the video here. So that way you'll get to see the whole shirt in its entirety, okay? Or a completed shirt, yeah, in its entirety. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So we know that that is a cold peel. So what we're going to do is we're now going to work with that little area and figure out where we want to put I think I'm gonna put that just about right there. I like that right there. And I'm pressing mine at 315 seconds for 50 seconds. Some people press this at 320 degrees for 47 seconds, okay? All right, so we will be doing our peel reveal on this shirt, and then we'll do the vintage. I know I keep repeating that, but all right. All right. So I'm tearing the tag off the one we're getting ready to put the vintage on. All right. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Woo. And you can just, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And then when I do the final press, I'm going to use a Teflon sheet. All right. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. All right. And your final press is definitely important. All right. So let me go ahead and grab my Teflon sheet for the back. gonna put a Teflon sheet on the front and the arm, and then that will be the final press for that. Let me pick up this little piece right here because we're gonna use this strip for the front. And I actually can cut this in half. And I took the Teflon sheet. I had a complete strip, and I just cut this strip in half, okay? 10 more seconds. And all we're doing is embedding this into the fiber, okay, of the shirt. That feels so good. Oh my God, y'all. I wish I could feel this. And then what we're doing here is I'm just covering that part. And I know, again, like I'm saying, to embed this 47 seconds is high, but again, I am using the Cricut Auto Easy Press today, so, or the Cricut Auto Press, so I don't have a way to stop it before time, okay? And I don't want to have to keep changing the settings back and forth, back and forth. I don't want to have to do all that. So we will, I'm trying to see if I can actually beat my goal, because I set a goal for an hour and a half for this tutorial, and I'm at an hour and almost 12 minutes. So far I'm doing good, because I only have one more shirt that I'm going to press, which is the vintage one on another t-shirt, so that you guys can see it in its entirety. And all we're going to do right here, because I want to make sure we embed these fibers as well. And I already have my next shirt right here. So I'm going to lay it across the easy press, and I'm going to just go ahead and start lint rolling it. So that way my lint rolling is done, and then all I have to do is take the moisture out. So this one is done. Take the moisture out and put our next design on there. Whew, y'all. And this migraine is about to take me out. So I'm going to press these shirts up, get them ready. I guess the venture camera decided he didn't want to go nowhere, but we don't need it anyway, so we're going to remove it because we don't need the venture anymore anyway. All right. So all of that has been, and of course the shirt is wrinkled because I bought it up just now. Okay. So that is the front. Okay. Get a little closer. That's the front. Okay. This is the back. All right. And then this is the sleeve. Okay. And it probably looks backwards to you guys in the camera, but we did mirror it, so it is actually right in real life. Okay. So now what we are about to do is we're about to go ahead and press the vintage design on that shirt, and then we're going to go ahead and end the video here after this last press. This is a large yielding 100%. I'm about to take the moisture out, press our I'm not old, I'm vintage on there. Okay. And then I will let you guys go after that. If you made it this far, thank you for hanging out with me. Please don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a sister, cousin, brother, auntie, uncle, grandma, whoever. Okay? crush that subscribe button, crush that like button. Let's go ahead and get some of these products and things that I have out of my way so that we can go ahead and give it away. Okay? Okay. So make sure y'all do that for me, okay? All right. So here we go. We're getting ready to put our design down. I'm just eyeballing it. I think that can go up just a little bit more. I'm not really doing too much measuring today. Okay. I'm going to slide this over just a little tad bit. And if you hold it up, 2 fingers down, yep, that looks good to me, okay? And then I can just let these shirts cool off. I'll show you this one, do the final press with it. Y'all, I think I'm going to beat my time. Even with me waiting on it to cool off and doing the final press, I think I'm going to beat my time. My goal was an hour and a half. And I'm at 1 minute and 16 seconds. We got 26 seconds on the timer. So I'm going to let you guys watch that. 17 seconds. All right. All right. So that is down. I'm going to shake, 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 shake like I'm crazy. And believe it or not, y'all, your wall is cold enough too that you can literally put this on your wall, literally, and then and it's cooling down, like instantly cooling. And then you can just turn it over to the front. Yeah. Okay. So now that is now cool. Thank you all. Thank you all. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and pull that off just like so. And then we're going to go ahead, put our Teflon sheet over here, give this our final press. Then I will reveal the shirt to you guys and we will adjourn. "38 seconds. "15 seconds. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, as you all always often do, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. And I will get back to each and every one of you as soon as possible. Let's go over here and do this pill reveal. All right, this is what we have. I'm not old, I'm vintage. Y'all, look how cute that is on this gray, or supposed to be heather gray shirt. So again, thank you all for hanging out with me in today's video. I do appreciate you letting me share the process that I do with the batch or continuous cut on the Cricut Venture. Until next time, peace. Stay crafty.